really get just a simple little meeting today. A little bit of context. I'm not going to spend too much time on it, but it's really important for the guys who are real farmers. Today's meeting is a corn meeting, not a cover crop meeting. And I'm really going to talk about two plots. And then more importantly, especially for the folks that know me, we're going to talk about 2023 and where we think we're going from there. But anybody's welcome to jump in with a question on anything. So manufacturing, if you're going to make tractors, you got a production factory, and it gets its information from current product people, and they get their information from the new product programs. And every now and then the advanced engineering comes up with an idea. So the guy goes out there and he writes a check for, multiple $100,000. And for that $100,000, most of it stays in the factory. It's appropriate. That's where most of the cost is. But about 4,000 of that 100,000 goes into engineering. And of that $100,000, $400 goes into advanced engineering. Now, those of you who've been through my field days know it takes me about 10 minutes to get to that point. But if you're a farmer, you got your whole farming operation, the information, the experience, knowledge is always flowing through your operation. So for the 1,000 acres, you got 40 acres that you should be thinking about the next step, and 4 acres of something that's kind of like, what if we tried this, or mistakes. A lot of times there's more learning around the mistakes. Today, we're talking about this stuff, the crazy stuff. So if there's a commercial farmer online and you're thinking you're going to get to how to, and there's still time this winter, you have to change your plan and go out and buy a new planter and do exactly what Bob says, don't do that unless you're only going to do it on 4 acres. So that's the bottom line there. Executive summary. In 2021, we had a mix of cover crops, a complex mix of cover crops that did a beautiful job of being adaptable to highly variable soil, highly variable weather conditions. But we had pretty much a total corn harvest failure. 2022, we've got some corn. We have some corn data to talk about, and we will do that. Okay. So 2022, we're going to talk about corn. And there is a thing called an opportunity space. And some of us really believe that's really an important thing from a cover crop standpoint, from a soil health standpoint, and even alternate cash crops. And my standard answer was, okay, with 60-inch rows, they say, well, what about yield? And my official number was -5%, plus or minus 15%. But you get 2/3 of the field back for opportunity space, cover crops, whatever. 90-inch rows, I came up with a number of around 30%, but you get 77% of the field back for opportunity space. But 30% is one hell of a yield hit. But you will notice that is marked out. And that's really what is of interest today. We're not going to get into soil health metrics, but we think they're moving in the right direction. We think we're making progress, and we're dealing with some pretty tough soil conditions. But my good friend Jack Boyer says, well, when you start with bad soil, it's easier to show an improvement. So